Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey Capricorn, this is your May 2018 general OsHo ZeN tarot reading. And I'm filming these lives, excuse me, because they're uploaded instantly, and yeah, my internet is strong enough to film them without any glitches again, which is really great. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I'm going to lay the cards out in a Celtic cross spread, and we'll feel into the energies of this month of May. My little chicken's just cruising around on the veranda, and she jumped off into the herb garden because it's raining. She come up for some shelter. It's pretty beautiful. We've got a fire going inside. It's nice out here too. It's great to have the best of both worlds, yeah? Get some beautiful, fresh, crisp air and then go inside to the warm fire. You can tell I'm a Taurian. You can relate to that. Hey, my fellow Earth sign, Capricorn. The full moon in Scorpio is today. It was at 11 o'clock here in Australia today at 9 degrees Scorpio. And the sun is in 9 degrees Taurus. So, yeah, it's an interesting full moon. So the energies could be around in this reading as well. A few readings that I've been doing today have really been showing what come up in the astrological energies that I was speaking about this morning. And that video upload, if you're interested, it's on my channel. Just allow the cards want to come through. So at the heart of your reading is the Six of Water. This is like fantasizing. This is dreaming, the ultimate dream. It's daydreaming. Fantasizing about your happily ever after, this romantic partner that you aspire to having. You know, in the standard deck, the Six of Cups is about nostalgia, sweetness of the past, feeling into your children, the sweetness of having children. But OsHo's really honed in on this romantic fantasy that a lot of us, you know, feel into, this happily ever after card. But if you want this energy, and I speak about this so often, it's becoming a little boring, but it's come up again. You need to give this love to yourself. You need to love yourself fully and become your most attractive version of yourself without any neediness or dependence on somebody else. You are a whole being. You don't need this. Like, she's looking with such longing for this Prince Charming to come along and sweep her off her feet. But if you're putting that vibe out to the universe, you're just putting it away. You need to love yourself and your life so fully that you just radiate love. And lovers all come into your life effortlessly. You won't need to chase after anyone or do anything. They will just come to you. Because you radiate love. You are love. So this is about maybe unconditionally loving yourself. It's at the heart of your reading. Capricorn. Crossing that is morality. This is the Saturn energy. Straight away Saturn come up. And Saturn's 9 degrees Capricorn during this full moon time. Yeah, but it's not really, like, this is the Queen of Swords. But morality, you know, Saturn's really rule-based and laying down the law and following the rules and all of that sort of thing. And Capricorn's can be very methodical and moving in the direction you want to go. But this is also, you know, in the standard deck, this is the Queen of Swords. So she has the ability to cut out of her life anything that doesn't serve her. So maybe this, cutting out this illusionary aspect of your life that you spend so much of your time daydreaming about this happily ever after rather than fully living your life, fully aspiring to what you love and what you want to do. And the Queen of Swords has that ability to slice away anything that's not serving you around this time. She's very clear in her mind about what she wants and what's right and what's wrong. But, you know, this is the thing is with the Queen of Swords in this Queen of Clouds in the OsHo ZeN deck. It's about good and bad, what's good, what's bad, you know, judgment. There's a complete difference between judgment and discernment. Morality, you know, it's just so set in tradition and conditioning and the church and religion and everything like that. I mean, we need to feel into what our own truths are. Own up to the essence of who we are, what our heart desires. And yeah, you need to use some logic within that, but it's not about judging, it's about discernment this month for you, Capricorn. And unconsciously, you've still got a bit of heaviness. You know, there's some stories, some burdens in your soul and your heart that need to be released. Or maybe this is in your head and you're telling yourself these old painful stories and they're becoming so heavy that it's time to, you know, slice them out of your life to get rid of them. There's a lot of noise, and these could be those demons in your head that need to be released this month of May, or even today on the Scorpio full moon. So you can move forward with ease, not, you know, be dictated, be a slave to your mind. Allow your mind to be a servant to you and what your heart desires, and trusting your guidance, because you're feeling quite balanced. This is the card of Sagittarius, so you could have a Sagittarian in your life, which, you know, this is the card of Temperance in the standard deck. And this is balancing masculine, feminine energies, merging them together, integrating becoming whole in and of yourself, merging those two energies. One day you may feel more feminine, next day you might feel more masculine. I had to chop some wood today. I had to step into my masculinity. That's cool. Totally cool. Then I had a dress on for a while, and then I nurtured my children. That was my feminine aspect, you know. Can jump in and out of both of those so long as we have a it's a balanced energy within us, a harmonious flow of both of those energies, the masculine and the feminine, because you're whole, you know, you're whole. And only when you're whole can you attract another whole being into your life. You don't want to attract, you don't want to be putting out neediness and dependence. You've been on an adventure, Capricorn. This is your energy. This is a page of earth, a page of rainbows. You know your future is bright and joyous and full of fun. And you're sort of embracing an uncertainty and taking those innocent, curious, open steps forward. You have been doing this. And this could be in the physical sense, like creating something tangible for yourself. You know, it could be, look at that, so sweet. Yeah, it could be to do with an adventure, physical adventure, like fully going on a holiday. It's a very joyous energy, the page of earth. It's very grounded, but fun. You know, it's youthful. You could have a child. You could have a young earth energy child, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child that's been on your mind of late. Well, this is just you embracing an uncertainty and moving forward into your future. And this is the energies that you're moving towards. More of this beautiful innocence and openness. It's totally seeing the absolute beauty in that praying mantis, and the praying mantis is seeing the absolute beauty in the eyes of that happy, joyous, peaceful, older human. communion with life. It's about just honoring everything in life, every sentient being, being very present and innocent in your approach to life, knowing that the universe has your back. Trusting the magic of life. It's like letting go of this heaviness that's been that, that burden, that heavy monkey on your back. Yeah. Going over the same painful lessons over and over again. That's gone now. Wow, you've shown up in your own reading. This is the Devil card. This is you. Okay, so this is the card of Capricorn, the Devil. And the Devil in the standard deck is all about looking outside yourself. Anything external. So Devil is a really, really interesting card. It's been bound and tied to things, conditioning. This lion's bound and tied. The lion's become a sheeple. But inside he's roaring and wanting to break free. The binds can be easily broken free as a lion. And to step forward into this new adventurous future, but bound and tied to past burdens and conditioning. We create patterns so early in our lives, as soon as we're born, pretty much, even in utero. We're absorbing our mother's energy, the environment around the mumma, even at conception, prior to conception. Generations before, lifetimes before, we have all these energies around us, yeah. And so, are you able to go inward and really look at these, Capricorn, to really see where you've been conditioned to strive, to become, to always be looking at what you have and what you're doing for your sense of value in the world? Or are you able to step out in uncertainty on a new adventure? Become the lion, stand strong in your individuality and your uniqueness and your authenticity. Break free of that sheeple-like conditioning and let go of all obsession. See, this could be a kind of obsessive energy, obsessing over someone, wasting your time, dreaming in this illusionary sort of Piscean, Neptunian energy, which is around at the moment. We need to really be aware of where our thoughts are at the moment, because it's kind of instant manifestation kind of energy, and we need to really think about where we're focusing. Are we focusing on addictions, obsessions, material existence? This is ego, look what I have type energy. Ambition for ambition's sake, to say that you've succeeded, to say, look at me, look what I've got, look how many followers I've got, look how much I've accumulated, look what I have, rather than going deep within yourself and finding that inner richness of integration. You can step out. You can step out in your individuality and why exactly are you here? Is what, the Scorpio full moon's all about right now. It's about really looking at your life and seeing if you're really deeply happy with your job, your relationship, where you live. Really looking at it. Am I happy with what's going on in my life at the moment? Or do I need to step away from all this conditioning that's been placed on me this lifetime and lifetimes before? It's really going deep within yourself. But because you're feeling like you've got this devil energy, hey, again, beautiful. But because you have this devil energy around, this is you, it looks like you're looking externally for fulfillment. And there's a sense of letting go of anything that's not emotionally fulfilling you. So maybe it is really getting in touch with this energy around at the moment, and letting go of things. You know, maybe it's these energies, these heavy, burdensome energies that are around you, slicing them away with the Queen of Clouds, and understanding that this is not emotionally fulfilling you, that you can just allow it, let it go, just surrender to it and let it go. Allow the drop of water to gently fall from that. Gently, gently fall from that lotus, the lily pad. So that's how others are seeing you, or that's what you're attracting from the outside. So maybe someone's let you go. And maybe this is why this is at the heart of your reading. You're longing for something. You feel like you need this. You're looking outside yourself for something that you can go deeply inward to find. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so your hopes and fears is this soulmate energy. You're hoping for it. You're fearing it. You're fearing the vulnerability that comes with it. You're hoping for this deep level of connecting. The Two of Cups energy, the Two of Water energy. But there's no neediness with this. It's not this. There's no neediness or dependence here. This is an evolved type of relationship, an enlightened relationship, an evolutionary type of relationship. This is two whole beings coming together with no neediness or any desire to change the other, no demands or expectations, just really enjoying each other's company on every single level, both on their own paths, both deeply rooted into the earth with their own, you know, heart's desires and their own values and their own truths, but they gently come together and have a bit of a dance together and share space and time together. But then when it's time for them to part, they give deep gratitude to each other and for what they've brought into each other's lives, and they serenely let each other go. So maybe you are letting someone go, or someone's let you go. And yes, it deeply hurts when you're the one that doesn't want to leave. But it does not pay to resist a situation. We need to fully, unconditionally accept whatever's going on in our lives. So your hopes and fears is that. So you're hoping for, I'm getting a feeling that something's happened, that it's been let go, and at the heart of your reading, yeah, there is a deep longing for this. Maybe your relationship you were just in just wasn't right. There's a sense of juggling here, and straight away, are you juggling two people, Capricorn? Maybe you've got to decide between two people. So letting go of something here. Well, this is just juggling life moment to moment. He's happy. He's got a serene look on his face. He's balanced. He's balanced. He's integrated. He's balanced. This is earth energy. This is your energy, Capricorn. You're taking those, you know, like I was saying before, that Saturn Capricorn energy that's around at the moment, taking those methodical steps forward. This is like life is a marathon. It's not a sprint to the end. And Capricorn, you have that amazing ability, you have that amazing ability to just keep moving forward to achieve your goals and dreams and desires. You know, he's totally balanced and peaceful in himself, moment to moment living, blissful moment to blissful moment living. So that's really beautiful outcome. I guess addictions and obsessions is something that you just need to really, really feel into, and there's something that needs to be sliced away for you this month. Capricorn, because you're going to take a fresh approach, and this is like it's the innocence of this, and yeah, moving forward with an innocent heart, embracing embracing whatever life brings you, understanding that the universe does have your back. So a fresh approach is 21. Time to step out of the box in an old way of doing things. You are being challenged to try something new. Look at how to create magic in your world. Create with the intention of filling your life with joy and happiness. Achieve your desires while experimenting with new activities. There's that adventure card. Beautiful. You always have options. Don't feel limited. Even when you aren't in motion, you are making a choice. You are being prodded to make a decision now. Don't worry about not making the right one. Every mistake brings us lessons and opportunities. The amount you can learn is immeasurable. Base your choice on love and the best option for you. Imagine that failing is not part of any of your choices. What will you choose? What adventure do you want to go on, Capricorn? What do you need to let go of first? Or maybe this is what you're attracting from the outside. So what new adventure do you want to go on? What fresh approach are you going to take? Maybe it's a fresh approach to how you approach relationships. Maybe there's been a little bit of dependency and neediness in your relating. And this is a whole other type of energy. It's being whole and of yourself and then meeting another whole being. So maybe that could be what it is, a fresh approach to how you approach relationships. Letting go of anything that does not emotionally fulfill you within a relationship. Letting go of all this conditioning, this, because we're taught from such a young age how to relate and how to allow ourselves to be treated by others, by how the adults around us treated each other and how we were loved and treated as a child. And then if we don't release those past pains and hurts and betrayals and rejections, we're going to keep perpetuating those same type of relationships into our lives. We're going to keep attracting them. So this is a universal love oracle, and we have birth. So this is perfect for this energy around the Scorpio full moon, death and rebirth. A spark of creativity, an inspired idea, a seed strikes fertile soil and something beautiful is born. This card represents the birth of something new, and maybe a new relationship, job, or project, or it may be a completely new way of looking at life. It is also the start of an abundant phase in your life. Previously hidden talents emerge during this time. Following your intuition and inner guidance creates abundance on all levels. So stepping out, fresh approach, stepping out on a new adventure with complete innocence. Letting go. Something's you've been let go of, or you're letting go of something, and you're able to balance everything right now, Capricorn. There's real balance and harmony here. You've integrated all aspects of yourself, and you understand that you have the power to look at life with completely fresh eyes and allow something completely new to come into you. And maybe this is a new way of relating. There could be a new relationship here. There's lots of different stories going on here. You could be letting go of a codependent relationship and really desiring this type of relationship. But there is addictions and obsessions and materialistic things still going on for you here. And this is just to do with past, patterning. You have the ability to slice things out of your life, to discern what is right and what is okay for you and what is not. You can make those decisions. You don't have to be moralistic about it. It's not judging. It's discerning and understanding that you don't have to settle for anything less than you deserve. You get to discern who's in your life and who's not. And you can meet this with complete innocence, with unconditional love for everyone in your life. But you don't have to share time and space with everyone in an intimate level. You get to choose who you allow into your heart, deeply into your heart. there is a birth of something new here, and you've got the ability to see it with fresh eyes. Yay, thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I truly value your presence. Have an amazing May.